Hey guys, welcome back to MFA My Way, and Happy New Year! It is 2017, and I can tell you that 10 years ago in 2007, when I was starting my senior year, I could hardly imagine what 2017 would be like. I mean, a new year rolls around every 365 days, and it still kind of blows my mind every time it does. I'm not entirely sure what 2017 has in store for us, but let's take a look at 2016. And I'm going to grade myself on last year's New Year's resolutions and see how I did. So one of them was I wanted to see more shows. And I think I did a really good job of that in the beginning of the year. But then I lost my show-going buddy to grad school. And it's not her fault at all. It's completely my fault because I could have continued to go see shows, or I could have found a new show-going buddy, but I didn't. So for making it to a lot of shows for 3/4 of the year, basically until September, I saw shows like Oslo, which is now heading to Broadway. It was at Lincoln Center, and that was, well, it's long, but it's really good and really interesting if you've got an interest in foreign affairs and politics. I saw, what is the name of that? Oh, God. And this is where I'm a terrible actor because I always forget the names of plays. I saw A View from a Bridge. I think that was it. View from a Bridge. What else did I see? I saw a great musical by Signature, and it's got a whole bunch of like bluegrassy music. You see, I am terrible at this. I saw friend shows. I made a point to go and see things either at Lincoln Center, which has Hiptix, or Signature, which is like 30 Under 30. Played the lottery. I've been playing the lottery for Othello for like since it's started, which reminds me, I'm going to do that right now. So, whole phone's over there. Hold on a sec. Moving on. The next one was getting my reel done. Yes, I did that. I did that pretty soon after I made that resolution and I got together all my material. I am waiting on the best material yet, and that is one of the most frustrating parts about being an actor, is that like you do this great work and you see it, then you have to wait and wait and wait and wait for them to get the finished product together. And you have absolutely no control over the timeline. You know, they could like want to get it into festivals and things like that and do it really quick, or they could have like money problems and have to stop. So I give myself an A for that. Yes, I colored these. Anyway, give myself an A for that. What's next? Business cards. There is no reason why I should have not gotten that done, and I didn't. But I have new headshots now, and they're pretty, so I'm going to put those on my business cards, and so this is my F for that to do this week. Next one is Shakespeare Forum, and I took a class there this year. I also have gone up several times. I feel like I've started to become a regular again. I'm going to give myself an A for that one because I, for the most part, did everything I wanted to do, and I have a continuing goal this year, which is a follow-up from that, which is to go up as often as possible now. I've got a coach that I'm working on monologues with. I feel like I'm kind of starting to get the ball really rolling here, and I want to get as much work and feedback as possible. And that should have been my goal last year. It was dumb of me not to. So, working on that still. And the last one was networking. This one was a really hard thing for me to judge. I originally gave myself a C+ because I didn't feel like I had accomplished that much. But then I took a second look. I went to a lot more classes, met a whole bunch of new people. I've made new friends. People in the industry, I think, are seeing me work some more. I'm going to a new group called the Playground Experiment and working with playwrights to help get their pieces in progress read aloud. So there's that. I don't know. I feel like I judged myself really harshly, and after taking a second look, I was like, maybe it's not as bad as you thought it was, but there's always room for improvement. So I give myself a B- on that one, which, is not terrible, slightly above average. So that was 2016 in a nutshell. I feel like I learned a lot. I really do. I feel like I learned a lot about on-camera auditions, and I learned a lot about myself and how I work best. Found a coach that I really connect with, pushes me to actually get things done every week because I'm lazy. Okay, I'm not really that lazy. I mean, I kind of am, but you know what I mean? Like, it's easy to say, I'm not gonna work on that monologue today. I've got a whole show on Netflix I want to watch. When the reality is that I have someone holding me accountable every Sunday, and yeah, I'm paying for it, but right now it's what's making me go, I need to get my $60 worth, and I need to make sure I don't go to him every week with empty hands, because he's somebody that I admire. Want to continue to build that relationship. It's part of my 2017 resolutions to create a schedule for myself on the days when I'm not temping. So we're going to get to that in just a second. In fact, no, actually, we're going to get to that right now. This past year, I should say, was rough. I left an emotionally abusive relationship. I left a toxic living situation. I am in a much better place than I was, say, in August. So all those things are great, and I have some more goals. Let's see, I've got them written up right here. My first one is get involved with First Brew at Ensemble Studio Theater. It's a program that casts kind of on the spot. They have playwrights bring in their work, they have a group of actors show up, and if you reserve a seat, you can get cast and read and help people work through, what they're writing, what their kinks are. I love doing that for people because I'm a writer myself, not of plays or anything like that, but of poetry and short stories. There is something to be said for having other people troubleshoot your work, because you get into habits and the way you think things should sound in your head, and the reality is that maybe they don't quite sound that way, or whomever's reading for you gives you an idea if they make an interesting choice. So want to get involved with that. I think that starts sometime this year. Go up at 4 and more. I already said that. But really, like, at least once a month, if that's possible. This is a really busy time there, so we'll see. They've got a fight class coming up, which I really want to take, and I haven't taken a combat class in, good lord, since college. So that's something that I really want to do. Continue with the playground experiment. I'm actually doing a reading next Monday on the 9th, so check that one off already. Continue to see shows. Yes, in fact, Allison, my play-going friend, she does other things with me too. So not just a play-going friend, but my play-seeing buddy and I are seeing The Beauty Queen of Leenane. It's at BAM next Saturday, so already getting to work on that. Thank you, Allison. She's the one who said, hey, do you want to see this? And I was like, yeah, of course. I always want to see things. MFA My Way, more posts. Yeah, I think my problem is that I'm not really sure what I want this to be, if I want this to be anything more than me keeping myself in line, holding myself accountable for things. I think eventually I want it to be something that young artists, whether in college or high school, can watch videos and be like, oh, this is the real world. Maybe even to create, and I've spoken about this before, but maybe even to create some sort of like senior year seminar. I don't know, that's kind of what alumni are for, and having talks with alumni. So I don't know, that's just an idea floating around in my head. I don't know how to bundle it or market it or anything like that. It's something to explore, maybe, when it starts to get slow. And my last but most important resolution is to set a schedule for my days off and actually stick to it, because I have found that when I don't get called into work and I don't have an audition, I will go back to sleep. And I'll sleep till like 9:30. And that's just lazy at this point. I'll just kind of, fuck around and watch something on Facebook, watch something on Netflix, and then, oh my god, it's like 12:30 and I haven't done anything and I need to shower, and even if I wanted to do something, there's half the day wasted. I want to set a schedule. It's like everything starts at 9:30. You're showered, you're ready to go, you work on monologues for an hour, you write, or something else, and then you go to the gym, and then you have lunch, and then you have the afternoon to like go sit at coffee shops with friends and do more work, or you get real life stuff done like laundry or scheduling doctor's appointments or going to doctor's appointments, or what have you. I want to find something that I can stick to and continue to hold myself accountable, because I think it needs to go beyond these videos. As for what's coming up, there is an Irish accent class I want to take at ESPA in March. I look Irish. There's no getting around that. I am Irish, and why not develop a skill that, is actually useful? Because, like, for example, I can phonetically read Russian. I can sound it out. I can hold, like, basic, hey, how are you? Where are you going? Things like that. I can hold a conversation like that, but I don't look Russian. I don't look Eastern European, and when I apply for those things, I never get called in. So, might as well do something that will actually help me. I think I mentioned a fight class coming up at some point at the Shakespeare Forum. I don't know what else. I hope you had a lovely New Year's celebration and you are ready to improve yourself and be happy and healthy and all those good, wonderful things. I never know how to end these. I'm just terrible at it, but that's okay. So, I will talk to you all later. Bye.